Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and in today's video I'm going to be going over some of my new ultralight fishing gear. Okay, to start off I'm going to be going through all the tackle I got first, and then I'll show y'all my new rod and reel. So, the first two things, I got a bunch of these Trout Magnet products. They were buy 3 get 1 free at Dick's Sporting Goods. So I got a decent little bit of them. The first thing I got was this little 1 1/4 inch Helgerite, I believe. It's pretty small. It comes with 1/200th of an ounce jig heads, but I think it'll be great for just, really small creeks. And I'll probably be fishing this with a small bobber, which is why I actually bought these little tiny floats here too. So all this stuff is about $2, and it's buy 3 get 1 free, like I said. And then I also decided to get the larger Helgerites, which were 2.75 inches. And I think these should be, another great lure for creek fishing. They come with 1/64th ounce jig heads, but I may fish these with slightly bigger jig heads, which is why I got some of these Crappie Magnet jig heads. I got 2 packs of these just round jig heads. They're called the double cross jig heads in 1/32nd of an ounce. And as you can see, I already used one of them there, but that's why it doesn't have 5 in there, but I think these should work pretty well. And next we've got some more Crappie Magnet jig heads in the 1/32nd ounce size. So it's the same size, but these are just a little bit different of a head shape. I'll probably be using these for some small swim baits and stuff. And these I'll probably use for more grubs and stuff that you just let fall to the bottom and you don't really swim in. So I think these should work well. And then I also got some 1/16th of an ounce jig heads. These did have a little bit larger hooks, so maybe a little bit larger than I wanted, but I think it'll still work pretty good for just some smaller plastics. And then next I got these off Amazon. I got a couple more of these Rebel crawfish. It's a Rebel teeny wee crawfish in the stream crawfish color. So I recently went to Tennessee and used these in a creek fishing for red eye bass, and I lost 2 of these and broke one of them all in the same 2.5 3 hours of fishing. So that kind of stunk, but that's why I had to get a couple more of those. And then lastly, I have a couple things that you may have already seen if you're following my channel. The first thing is this Nico tadpole. I just did a video on these. It should be the video before this one. I actually caught a bunch of fish on it, and that's why I only have 1 left. I lost 3 others and broke the other one. And then lastly, we have this gulp cricket, which I do have in a bag just because I don't want that juice to leak out of the jar and get everywhere. But these worked really well too. I did a video on these. They worked really well in a little creek doing some creek fishing. So anyway, that is all the tackle I got. I got most of it from Dick's Sporting Goods and then a few things off Amazon. Okay, time for the rod and reel. So the reel I got was the Nasi 1000. This is the most expensive fishing reel I've actually ever bought. It retails for $100. I got it for 95, so $5 off. Not a super great deal or anything, but I think this will be a really great reel. I'm sure it'll last me a long time. All the Shimano spinning reels I've bought have lasted really well, and they've all been cheaper than this one. And this one's actually rated for saltwater, so I thought it might be kind of cool. If I ever do saltwater fishing, I can do it with this. Obviously, this is a very small reel for saltwater fishing, and it's pretty much just going to be my creek fishing reel on my new smaller rod that I got. But I think it'll be great. If y'all have not used Shimano reels, they are totally worth the money. And those are the only spinning reels I really use, and pretty much the only bait casters I use too. So I think it should be a great reel. And then to go with that reel, I bought this St. Croix Triumph spinning rod. It's kind of, the wall is over there, so I can only get it so close. So there it is, it finally focused. This is the 6-foot light action rod. I think it'll be great for throwing smaller baits in creeks like Trout Magnet, those little Rebel Craws, tiny little crankbaits and tiny little soft plastics. I think this will be, just great for throwing those. This is my first St. Croix rod ever, but I've heard really good things about them. I actually didn't even know this until after I bought this rod, but this has a 5-year warranty, which was really nice. I mean, I just registered for the warranty, so that'll last for 5 years. And, that's great. I think that's one of the best things about this rod. But despite that warranty, it's a really lightweight rod. It looks like really high quality. It has a really nice cork handle here that gets a tiny bit wider here at the end, which just kind of helps you grip it when you're casting it, which I think is a nice little feature. And unfortunately, this guy was the reason that I did not have this video out sooner. And that's because Dick's Sporting Goods sent this rod in a really crappy packaging. the packaging was actually less than 6 feet long. So y'all can probably guess how that turned out. Basically, I got the first one broken, so I had to return it, reorder a new one, and the new one luckily came in a really big packaging that was like kind of a huge box that was probably 8 feet long. It was a ton better than the packaging the first one came in, but I don't know if I would recommend buying them from or buying a rod off Dick's Sporting Goods online, just because that was kind of a hassle having to returning that, and the packaging they sent it in initially was just terrible. And I don't know how any rod would not break through shipping in that package. But anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will definitely be using this rod and all this gear in the future, so stay tuned for those videos. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button to help keep up with all my future videos. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.